Elon Musk announced via Twitter that he'd be taking over Tesla Model 3 production from former Apple exec Doug Field. Musk said, "About a year ago, I asked Doug to manage both engineering and production. He agreed that Tesla needed eng and pro better aligned, so we don't design cars that are crazy hard to build. Right now, though, better to divide and conquer, so I'm back to sleeping at factory." Carbiz is how this news comes as no surprise given Tesla's woes of late, with Model 3 production numbers being lower than anticipated, downgraded credit, slipping stock prices and a recent autopilot-related fatal Model X crash. According to Musk, Field is being reassigned to the vehicle design team, where Musk says his talents would be better put to use. Field has been instrumental in his work at Tesla since coming on board in 2013. Currently, based on estimates, Model 3 production is around 20% below what it should be based on goals outlined during the most recent quarterly earnings call. The hope was that a new manufacturing line at Gigafactory 1 in Nevada would remove one of the production bottlenecks keeping the Model 3 from being produced at scale. In addition to delays in manufacturing, some owners who have received their Model 3s have been less than enthused with the quality of components and the fit of body panels. These issues too will likely have to be addressed sooner, rather than later. Tesla representatives could not be reached for comment.
It's unlikely the Subaru Forester will overthrow the reign of the Toyota RAV4 and Honda CR-V on the top of the sales charts. But the somewhat niche, all-wheel drive crossover promises improved refinement and practicality in its new generation. If you missed the big reveal at the New York Auto Show, here are 6 important things to know about the 2019 Subaru Forester. 1. A new design, but a familiar one. Subaru didn't go Wild West stealing the Forester like Toyota did with its new RAV4. But you will notice the model features a taller grille, new body cladding around the wheels, new taillights, a new bumper, and other updates. New sport models receive a black gloss finished grille frame, black finished 18-inch wheels, and orange accents around the body. Below, compare the 2019 and 2018 models for yourself. 2. One engine, one transmission. Subaru is simplifying its powertrain lineup. A revised 2.5-liter Boxer 4 is the sole engine option, and it makes 182 horsepower and 176 pounds-ft of torque. That's an increase of 12 horsepower and 2 pounds-ft from the previous 2.5-liter unit. Subaru has dropped the 250 horsepower 2.0-liter Turbo 4 from the lineup because only 5% of Forester buyers were opting for that engine. Also, Subaru is getting rid of the 6-speed manual that was standard on lower trims. Now, the only transmission is a CVT. Some models have paddle shifters that simulate a 7-speed manual. 3. Expect more room inside the cabin. The Forester has always excelled at providing plenty of room for passengers and cargo, and now the new model should prove even more spacious. Subaru has opened up 1.4 inches of additional rear seat legroom as well as more headroom, hip, and shoulder room. Cargo space has increased slightly, and the load floor sits flatter. The rear gate opens a maximum of 51.2 inches wide, which is 5.3 inches more than the previous version, Subaru says. 4. At last, an electronic parking brake. On the old Forester, a traditional parking brake handle sat close to the driver's seat. Now there's a new electronic parking brake that opens up more space on the center console. 5. Bigger infotainment screens, and smartphone connectivity. The 2018 Forester offered a standard 6.2-inch infotainment system and an optional 7-inch screen. The new model brings along a standard 6.5-inch screen or an available 8-inch screen. Finally, Subaru is offering Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on the Forester. 6. The interior is built to fight dirt. Subaru knows its buyers will get their cars dirty every so often, hauling outdoor gear or piling their dogs into the back seat. So the 2019 Forester fights dirt and scuff marks with a textured surface on the cargo area floor, sides, and rear gate interior trim. The bottoms of the front seat backs also have a PVC material that is supposed to be easy to clean.
With more than 300,000 Nissan Leaf electric cars on the road, some more than 6 years old, battery degradation is becoming more and more of an issue. The different rates of capacity loss are a topic of much discussion among Leaf owners, but it now seems likely that Nissan's choice of passive air cooling rather than active liquid cooling has contributed to faster capacity loss than in GM or Tesla electric cars. Now Nissan has announced a new option for Leaf owners, one that's considerably less expensive than buying a new battery pack off the shelf for an aging Leaf. Last Monday, Nissan Japan announced that owners of the Leaf electric car in that country could trade in their old, reduced-capacity battery packs for refurbished replacement batteries. The program isn't free. Exchange costs will start at 300,000 yen, about $2,830 for remanufactured 24 kWh batteries used in 2011 to 2015 Leafs, and some 2016 models as well. Nissan says it hopes to expand its lineup of refurbished packs, presumably meaning to the larger 30 kWh packs used in 2016 and 2017 Leafs. That's substantially lower than the costs of new replacement batteries, 650,000 yen, about $6,130 for 24 kWh packs. 800,000 yen, about $7,540 for 30 kWh packs. And 820,000 yen, about $7,730 for the latest 40 kWh packs used in the 2018 Nissan Leaf. The trade-in program will start in May, and thus far it's limited to Leaf owners within Japan. The old Leaf battery packs will be inspected and refurbished as required to replace defective cells and modules by 4R Energy Corporation, a joint venture between the car maker and giant Japanese trading company Sumitomo. While used electric car batteries are expected to hold value on the secondary market for energy storage and other uses, Nissan has a different goal in mind. In a statement, the company said that by reclaiming and refurbishing used battery packs, it can not only lower the cost of battery replacements but also heighten the used car value of electric vehicles. That will, the company said, make owning electric cars more appealing and lead to greater sales for the zero-emission vehicles that will reduce carbon dioxide emissions associated with personal transportation. Green Car Reports reached out to Nissan North America for comment on the announcement and its relevance to North American customers, and received the following statement from its EV communications manager, Jeff Wandel. He said, "While we're always looking at new ways to bring value to our customers, currently we don't have any announcement to make at this time regarding a similar program for the US."
The new design isn't much of a giveaway, even though the 2019 Forester switches to the Subaru global platform that made its debut on the 2017 Impreza. One way to tell you're driving the fifth generation of this SUV icon is to check your calendar to see if it's autumn of 2018, when it goes on sale. Here are 5 more clues. 1. The new Forester Sport. It's an appearance package, with black grille and 18-inch wheels and other trim, with orange accents on top of that. There's also a dual-function X mode to limit slipping wheels under various road surface conditions, and SI drive adding a 7-step manual mode to the Lean-Artronic CVT, no more manual option for the new Forester. SI Drive lets you choose between Intelligent Mode and Sport Sharp Mode for the shifting algorithm. 2. It's watching you if you spring for the top trim Touring model, which adds to the standard EyeSight Driver Assist a facial recognition camera that can tell if you're asleep at the wheel. The camera is in the top middle of the center stack, and can tell the car to come to a complete stop if the driver is not awake. 3. It has more power, better gas mileage. Well, a bit of both, anyway. The updated 2.5-liter H4 gets gas direct injection, with 12 more ponies and 2 more pound-feet, to 182 horsepower and 176 pounds. FT Auto Stop Start also is standard, and Subaru expects a maximum EPA fuel economy number of 33 mpg highway, 1 mpg better than the outgoing model. 4. Cargo capacity is up by 1.9 cubic feet. Total cargo capacity with the 60/40 rear seat down is 76.1 cubic feet. 5. Subaru used cool tricks to make the Forester feel roomier. For example, the taillamps have been moved out and to the side of the rear of the body, so as not to intrude into the tailgate opening. Loading and unloading the cargo space will be easier.